Hello friends, this is Priyanka. Welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are healthy and safe. Today I'm going to share with you how I painted this wall. It was very quick and it was done in 3 easy steps. Took less than half a day to finish up this wall, and as you can see, this is a very small wall. We use it only to keep bags or to display our kids' artwork. I chose this wall because of its size. As you can see, it's pretty small, so I knew I can finish it up in just one day. First, obviously, we had to clean the wall. As you can see, I'm dusting it up. Wall paint and dust doesn't go good together. So once the cleanup was done, as you can see, we had to unscrew all of this because, if you want to paint a wall, it's best that you have a straight surface. So I just added some masking tape because we couldn't remove this. We just forgot how we installed it. So I just added some masking tape all around to make sure there are no drips, and we started with the painting. So as you can see, I did try to paint the bold way. I did not put any masking tape. I was very confident that okay, I could just finish it, it would be easier. So I used an angular brush and it did work my way. I'm fairly straight on these lines, it's not going over, but it was really taking a lot of time because I had to be extra focused, so I just gave up. So you should not skip out on masking. It just makes your work easier, and you don't have to worry about the paint going over the edges. It just saves time. So I quickly then used a roller, and as you can see, it is much faster, and it actually does. Masking, don't skip out. Keep a cloth under your paint, the wall you're painting, and just use a roller. I'm using a small roller. I would have used a bigger one if there was nothing in between, but as you can see, the pole is there right at the center of the wall, and I didn't want to use two kind of brushes or rollers. So I just used a basic simple roller for the entire wall, and for the edges I continued to use the same angular brush I used at the beginning. An angular brush actually, the brush bristles are cut at an angle. I do not have a picture of the brush at the moment, but it just makes your work simpler. Because of the kind of cut it has, it is easier to focus on the edges more. So I quickly gave it a second coat, like after just 20 minutes. I took a small break, and this is the finished product. Now again, another 20 minutes or 15 minutes are enough because I had a fan facing towards this wall, so it didn't take me long for it to dry out. Then I just went ahead with a paintbrush initially to paint these trees freestyle, but soon I realized that it's gonna take me a really long time, so I switched to a thicker brush. So as you can see, I had a lot of trial runs, like is this good, is that bad. Even after that, even without any planning or no stencils and different kind of brushes, even after that, this entire wall, I would say, took me nearly 2-3 hours or so, with the drying in between. So again, all these trees are just freestyle. All I made sure was that the tops of the trees are particularly thin, and the more we are going down, they become a little thicker than the top, just to give that effect, the illusion of the trees being taller. Because when you look up to a tree, if you're standing right under it, the higher the tree goes, it looks thinner. So keeping that in mind, I just gave it a bit of illusion, and just go with what you're feeling like. If you think it's a windy day, maybe your trees can be a little bendy or so. Anyway, so this was kind of the end of step 2. Yes, the gray paint on the wall was step 1, and the white trees are step 2. Step 3 is all about details, and you can Details can be like the second coat of white or these small branches. My trees had only few branches here and there, so I decided to add some more chopped branches. Just added a little more extra white color because the gray was a little visible from the trees. Now my trees are not translucent, so I added another white coat to it. Just some pointy branches here and there, and what makes it a little more realistic is all these details. I took a water paintbrush, just a simple one like we use for painting, added some wall paint that we added before, the gray color, and made these curvy lines. These dashes is, if you look at a tree, it has those wrinkles, the bark, and they are not all smooth. They don't go to a spa. The curves are there. So these dashes to me look more realistic. These curves give it an illusion of, being, if you want to say embossed, like a ball is embossed. It's not all 2D. It has to have those small little details that just makes it more realistic. So I added as much as I could, or I must say as long as I could, because these trees are pretty tall and my hand was paining. So this is how the finished wall looks like, and I was really happy. And obviously I couldn't leave the bottom half of it dirty, or I had to freshen it up, and everybody, I must say, helped out. Almost everybody helped out, and it is a good bonding moment. It is good fine motor skills. If you are not too scared of your wall getting all messed up, I mean, I should have done this before I painted the trees, because I was kind of scared that he would paint over my trees, but no, he didn't. He did listen and he enjoyed a lot, same as she. They both, we just gave them a tray, and these paint marks are easily can be wiped off from the floor. Just add some water, and you can just wipe them off. So I mean, kids really had fun, and we also didn't push them like, okay, do this way, do that way. Next time I'll ask them to do the first coat. It would save a lot of effort. So if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and comment below for more such videos. Thank you very much.